It gives me great pleasure to introduce today's speaker. One of our most revered professors at Chadron State College, Dr. George Griffith, is in his 37th year as a CSC Professor of Language and Literature. During much of that time, he has served as chairman of the CSC Department of English and Humanities, where his wit and knowledge has helped countless students develop a new appreciation for learning. Dr. Griffith teaches courses in English literature, composition, and ethics. He was among the first to embrace online learning at Chadron State College. In 2002, 5 years after his ethics course went online, he was presented an award for innovation excellence at an international conference for teaching and learning. Dr. Griffith is also a past winner of the prestigious Burlington Northern Outstanding Teaching Award. Any of you who have taken one of Dr. Griffith's courses know that he is worthy of any recognition that he might receive. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming today's speaker, Dr. George Griffith.
Thank you, Dr. Ryan. Honored graduates, family, friends of the graduates, and anyone else who managed to find your way in. It's my pleasure on behalf of the faculty of Chadron State College to offer our graduates our heartiest congratulations today on your successfully completing the degrees that we're about to award. From my elevated vantage point up here, looking out at this group right here, you are not an undergraduate graduating class. I can't see a single hi mom taped on top of any mortarboards. And I'd probably be safe to bet that beneath those gowns, not one of you is wearing shorts and sandals. You are older, you're more mature. You are already, most of you, in the working world. Many of you are married. Some of you are parents. Many of you, probably almost all of you, earned these degrees while your life insisted on going on, indifferent to your having to write papers, read books, participate in online discussions, and fulfill projects and take tests. You had jobs, you had families. The kids, the spouse, the dog, the lawn, and the laundry kept clamoring that they needed to be attended to. What did they care about your schoolwork? Well, today, it's your turn. Here's what you should insist on today. At the very least, some easy congratulations. Up it a little, some applause. A little bit more, some high fives. Now we're getting there. You want some big hugs, not little hugs. Maybe some flowers, or a couple of boxes of chocolates, or a pricey bottle of Chardonnay or something. A trip to Disney World is probably too much to ask, so we'll set that one aside. But how about this? You're not cooking dinner tonight. That's it, no dinner tonight. No laundry this week. Somebody else does the lawn. And the kids are fixing their own lunches. Are you listening, kids? And finally, from now on, you're to be addressed as master. Come on, you deserve it. It wasn't easy to get here. All fun aside, the truth is that in completing these degrees, you all gave yourselves gifts that will repay your hard work well into your future. You are now masters of understanding or skills that you didn't have when you set out on this venture. You know more. You can do more. In all likelihood, you have more open minds now than you had before you started. And a mind once opened is pretty hard to close. You may have now one of education's greatest gifts, which is not answers, but questions. Can we name any important human achievement that was not the product of a question? That knowledge, those skills, and that curiosity you now have are the intellectual gift you gave yourselves. Maybe you acquired the credentials and the skills to enter a field of employment that you were formerly shut out from, or perhaps you enhanced your status in your current field and made promotions, pay raises, and a more secure status in that field possible. How much is higher education worth in cold, hard money? A college master's degree is worth $1.3 million more in lifetime earnings than a high school diploma, according to a recent report from the U.S. Census Bureau. The report, titled The Big Payoff, Educational Attainment and Synthetic Estimates of Work-Life Earnings, reveals that over an adult's working life, high school graduates can expect, on average, to earn $1.2 million. Those with bachelor's degrees, $2.1 million. And people with a master's degree, $2.5 million. If I can provide some inducement for you here to think about going on, persons with doctoral degrees earn an average of $3.4 million during their working life, while those with professional degrees do best at $4.4 million. How do you spell med school? At most ages, more education equates with higher earnings, and the payoff is most notable at the highest educational levels, according to one of the co-authors of the report. These figures, by the way, are based on 2009 earnings projected over a typical work life, which is defined as the period from ages 25 through 64. Now, it's hard for you, I know, at this age to look ahead that far, but trust me, 64 gets here pretty quickly. With good fortune, someone will still need you, and this degree will still feed you when you're 64. You are likely to have gifted yourselves with the good feeling that can come of any achievement won by hard work and perseverance. Along the way, amid frustrations and doubts, you may have asked yourself, can I do this? You have your answer. Whatever other achievements follow, and there will be others for almost all of you, this degree you earned, which was the product of your persistence and hard work, is one more block in the foundation you've been building on which the structure of your future rests. You have an understanding about yourself now, no doubt one that's been growing, that you can do it, that obstacles are opportunities to craft solutions, that you can be patient, clever, at times wise. At the very least, that screaming doesn't work. That's your emotional gift to yourself. And finally, for the greatest gift you may have given yourself. And this has to do with that spouse, those kids, yes, even the dog. How annoying they were at times. Be sure to tell them that later. You had a project due on Friday, and they wanted dinner. Couldn't find their socks. Well, you hung in there. You finished the project, finished the course, fixed the dinner, and found the socks. Remember, nothing is really lost until your mother can't find it. Well, here they are, right there beside you. Your spouse, your kids, in fact, all the way from Kathmandu. Your family is there for you. And that's what you need to learn. No matter what this job may do for you in terms of your employment, your job is not your life. Jobs don't hug you or surprise you. They don't laugh or cry with you. They don't share memories or tell stories. Your family is there for you for that. And sure enough, there they are. In fact, I bet you won't even have to insist on that hug after the ceremony. You may have to put your foot down, though, about being called master. Congratulations, graduates.